Hey, and we are live on the YouTube, baby. Hello, love.
What up, Daisy? Chat's live? What about now? Yeah, it starts.
Don't forget to go to the
stop.
YouTube.
You said stop?
No, did you hit start?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You see anything, Laura?
It says waiting for the
Now live, your channel, blah, blah.
You.
They said yes, asking for help.
Ah, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying.
It's on there.
It's on?
Hi.
You seen it?
Yeah.
Alright, we are on the YouTube. So go on YouTube right now and
Let me be your woman.
what?
Sorry.
Yeah. So hop on the YouTube. We're gonna go live.
Hello.
In 3,
Starting off solo.
2, 1. Welcome to Chemistry, y'all. Chemistry.
Guys.
Episode 14. Chemistry. Episode 14.
Yes.
Book 14, baby.
Yeah. So, it is
Yeah.
the last Monday of January. Actually, no, there's one more Monday left.
Right.
And that's the last day of January.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling so far? About the year, about 2022.
Oh, it was rough, but
Yeah.
it's starting to pick up. But 2022 was kind of crazy.
Yeah. How about you, Quay?
It's going. I've recently started to realize I'm doing a lot of stuff I don't want to do anymore. And now I'm stuck in it because it gives me money. So, you know.
So you hit some goals, but
Right,
kinda
you get
stuck in
some,
other
but
stuff
not
that you don't wanna
everything.
Right.
do. I
Right.
feel you.
How about you, G?
How about me?
How about you, G?
know, I'm out here is what that's my motto for 2022.
I'm
just
out here.
out here. We're trying to do as much as possible while I'm still on this earth, and I feel like I'm doing that for 2022 because it's been a lot, and I've been doing it. Sometimes when it's a lot, you don't do all of it, and it's like, yo, you need to get your stuff together, and I feel like I'm finally getting it together. So, yeah, 2022 so far, January, been fire. Yo, hop on. Okay.
Yo, I got my first root canal.
You got your first root canal.
Ooh, that was a B.
Speaking of root canal, we got somebody who.
What?
Let me segue, yo.
How does that?
Fire.
But wait, how does that? Okay.
My mic's not on.
Go ahead. It's on now.
Jesus.
Got you.
Oh, yours isn't on.
Mine isn't on.
I hear you from other people's mic.
Oh, did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I just turned it on. He's a liar.
No, I just. When
Tell me if you hear my sexy voice, guys.
Ugh.
Let me know if you hear that sexy talk.
Yeah,
how about now?
Yeah. Okay. Not in your back.
Speaking of root canal,
I gotta hear this.
This better be a good segue.
Right.
we got somebody coming
I'm ready to crack up.
who has the roots of hip hop built in the canal of her heart. You feel me? You feel me?
I mean, okay.
We're just gonna give it to you. Just give it to him. Just
Alright,
let him have
alright,
that.
cool,
you had
cool.
that.
All right, yeah.
that.
Thank
You
you.
got
Thank
that.
That was good, bro. That was good, bro.
Yeah, so she teaches here at the lab. She's super dope. And give it up for Charliece, aka Char, aka Cha-Cha. Hey, what up?
It's the
Cha?
leapfrog for me.
It's the leap.
Oh, are you live?
Yeah, we live.
Hi,
We live in
live.
both places, but we're
Live.
going out of here. We're gonna go on live at the YouTube. So go on YouTube
We're on
if you want to see us
YouTube,
live. Go
y'all.
on YouTube. Go on the app if you want to see us on the YouTube. Thank you. Bye.
Double check if our mic's on. Somebody just text.
Yep.
Mic's on. Okay, cool.
Hello.
All
Can you
right,
hear me?
so
Yep.
what up, Cha?
Hi.
Cool. Bring the mic closer. Bring it closer to the
Oh.
mic. Close to the mic. There you go.
Okay.
Scooch
All right,
too.
now?
yo. So, Cha, you've been teaching here for
20 years.
20 years.
Since the lab's first opened in 1967.
Back in 1967, Charliece Salters,
Back in my day,
Charliece Salters.
we used to do the shuck and jive.
She sure didn't want to get off the back of the bus, and she.
All right, so I was gonna do. All right, so before we even get into anything, I got icebreaker. Okay.
Oh.
Icebreaker. All right.
Yes, get
this
me
is gonna
off
be-
this
I like
ice.
icebreakers.
One gotta go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm nervous.
One gotta go.
Yes, that's my answer.
Yes. I had one here. One gotta go. Coca-Cola, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi.
Coke.
Coke.
One gotta go.
Oh.
Can more than one go?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay,
All the
Coke
dark
will
level. Dark.
Yeah, I
the
don't
dark
like
stuff?
The
dark.
dark.
Yeah, I don't like
liquor.
dark like that, so.
I'll keep Sprite. Everything else could go.
It's alright.
Word.
Oh, I said Coke.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
One gotta go. Pancakes, bacon, eggs, grits.
Pancakes.
One gotta go.
Oh, wow.
Pancakes gotta go.
I'm a French toast person and a waffle person.
Oh, I love French toast and waffle. Yeah, I'm gonna
Pancakes
say
gotta go.
pancakes.
I don't like that it's mushy.
I love that everybody likes grits. I'm with this crowd right now.
Grits got
Grits
to
is-
go.
You put that. You scoop it.
Grits got to go.
Cheryl.
What? You scoop that
Uh-uh.
grits with the bacon?
And the eggs too.
Cheryl with some
You scoop it
butter,
all together.
salt and pepper and cheese.
A dash of syrup.
Grits got
No.
to go.
No, grits is it, baby.
Gerald, we gonna have to talk
Them
about that.
flavorless, them flavorless wet.
That's the whole point of the.
You don't make it
add
right.
the butter and the salt
Ain't
and the
everything
pepper and the
flavorless
cheese.
until you
have
put
to
some
add the
seasoning
butter.
on it?
Already got butter on my toast and my
What'd you put on the pancakes? Syrup.
Syrup.
Exactly.
Right, otherwise it's gonna be
This is
plain.
flapjacks.
That's all. You gonna pick it all up. It's like
Okay, they don't all gotta be like
yo.
that.
Next question. Next question. Next question. Don't talk about my grits.
Tia don't like grits either. I'm crying.
Y'all don't make it right.
Go.
Don't
That's
talk about my grits, bro. Not today.
y'all make it right.
Not doing that today.
You ain't had my grits.
You ain't eat my grits yet. Tia. Hold on. I'm about to bring you a pop.
you ain't have my mac
Right,
and
you
cheese.
ain't got the right one.
You ain't have mine.
That's funny.
Beyonce, Janet.
Don't get us canceled.
Yeah,
right.
Be careful.
Hold on. This is one.
Jesus.
Yeah, you play it.
All right, one gotta go.
Oh boy.
Ooh, this isn't too hard.
Here he go.
Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Janet, and yeah, one gotta go.
Just out of three?
Yeah, one
Just those three?
Oh, Mariah.
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 She
Yeah.
could bounce.
All right, here we go.
Especially now.
One gotta go. Beyonce. And this is the easy one actually.
Give it to us now.
Beyonce, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
Prince.
Beyonce.
Beyonce gotta go.
Oh yeah.
Beyonce has to go.
Prince
I'm gonna say Prince.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Prince.
Prince got to go.
I love
name three Prince songs right now.
It don't matter. He was on Dave Chappelle. It don't matter. He was on David
Name
Chappelle.
three Prince songs
he
right
was
now.
He was on Dave Chappelle. I don't care.
Hold on. No, I know it because I did it in high school. Hold on. Wait. No, come back to
And
me.
in college.
You don't
Yeah,
know one?
Yes, I can't think of how it go.
Child,
Purple
we did a whole
Rain?
we did a whole
No.
college show with Prince.
I will die for you. That one. I don't know.
That was
One.
Purple Rain.
Shot.
Purple Rain.
Shot. We did a
Prince got to
whole
go.
show.
I know, and I
with
didn't know none of those songs.
We did a whole show
Go.
with Prince.
I don't care. I did a Michael Jackson show every year and still don't know his song.
Yeah, Prince got
Still
to
be
go.
forgetting.
He said Prince
What is
gotta
this?
All right, here we go. This is a tough one. This is
What's
tough.
the song?
Remember the who?
Remember the legacy?
Beyonce's in all these. Beyonce, Janet,
Okay.
Rihanna, or Mary J. Blige.
Dang.
One gotta go.
Old Mary or New Mary?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, primary.
Oh,
Primary.
yeah.
Primary. That's a
Yeah.
fire album.
Beyonce, Janet,
Primary.
Mariah. Oh wait,
She should
Beyonce,
do
Janet, Mary.
That
Rihanna.
one.
That one?
The one?
Oh, yeah. No.
Like,
No,
well, you said Prime, so like that song in that. Yeah, like to that.
That's tough.
This is my
Because you got
girl.
Mary, you got
I'm gonna
Mary.
say
Rihanna?
I was gonna say Rihanna.
Rihanna got to go.
Rihanna.
Y'all are crazy.
Okay.
But-
Y'all are crazy. Y'all don't like.
I feel like I was held at my will to answer that.
That's tough.
It is.
I love
But
Ray,
if you
though.
think about like who's on the roster and like
Yeah.
it's
It's hard. It's hard. That's hard.
One gotta go, y'all. Y'all, give me my
Rihanna.
answer. Rihanna gotta
Rihanna.
go. Y'all, wow.
You listen to Rihanna, like Rihanna less than all of them.
I have to say, I don't
no,
know.
I listen to Rihanna all the time.
And you get rid of her.
I know all her albums, every song.
And you get rid of her. That's what I'm saying. Tired.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
thinking
You know
of
what I'm saying? I'm like,
Legacy.
nobody gonna like this, but
I mean, she has
say
legacy.
it.
But
Say Janet.
Janet got it.
I knew it was coming.
Only reason I can't name a bunch of Janet songs as much as I can name like Rihanna and Mary.
Throb, Pressure Principle, That's the Way Love Goes.
Yeah.
Cliff, Rhythm Nation, Escapade, Miss You Much.
Oh, okay.
I can go off. Like,
My bad.
Like the
All for
dictionary over
you.
here, the music. So
bad.
that's what you get. You get in trouble. You get in trouble when you say the wrong answer. That's a hard one. I mean,
That is
It
tough.
is.
It's,
That
it's
is.
between those two
more
for me.
Rihanna songs
Okay.
than Beyonce though. Can't front.
Really?
I know the whole.
Yeah, but like
Rihanna
unintentionally.
and Beyonce catalog.
I just know more Rihanna songs than Beyonce.
If we go on performance wise, Janet take the cake.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause Rihanna, yeah.
I'm like,
obviously.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, sure. Yeah, and that's our one. Got to go.
Beyonce's a strong contender.
Yeah, exactly. Throw her in there. Nobody's touching Beyonce at all. She's just there. Oh man. Okay, so let's go down the docket, walk it, flock it.
Where we starting? Where we talking about?
Let's start with let's talk about Chai, yo. Chai's here. Chai,
Look. Charlize's name's up there. I'll turn the camera, but you
Look
can't.
at that.
Chai has a quote up here on the wall. It says, "Trust your body. The mirror's not gonna tell you what to do."
Bam.
Explain, Chai.
I was always taught to not trust the mirror only because, well, first of all, when I was in high school, we did a lot of performances. So once the choreo was out, we were trained to like not even act like the mirror wasn't there, like they would close the curtains. And every time they did that, I noticed that we would have to run the dance over and over and over and over because so many people didn't realize that they were depending on the mirror.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's there as a convenience. Yes, it's there for you to clean yourself. It's there for you to check in. But so many people think, oh, because this mirror's here, I know what I'm doing. And it's like, well, it's just reflecting what you know. So if it's not there, it shouldn't take away from anything that you've done.
Right.
So especially also when you're dancing, like your head can get stuck to the mirror when you're dancing, and it just makes it can change so much of your movement if you just keep your focus on the mirror the whole time.
That's true.
And then also, that's the whole point of class. You're here to trust yourself, not trust the mirror.
The mirror,
Right.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
I be saying that too. Like, you should have, you should be like have spatial awareness whenever you're dancing, because, especially if you're gonna perform it somewhere, because once you take it from where you've been like rehearsing and then you go somewhere else, it can like leave you because you're using your rehearsal space around you as reference instead of using your body as reference.
Right.
Yes.
You feel me? So yeah, I relate to that one, homie.
Yo, Gerald, you remember like we just made when you make up choreo, we just dance in the street, in
Hell,
the middle
for
of the
real,
street.
no mirrors.
Learn-
Remember our first time with mirrors?
Yeah.
We were like, oh shoot, you dance in front of mirrors? This is insane. Like, we can see ourselves while we dance?
Whoa, I can't dance at all.
Yo, we look crazy.
Oh, wow, let's fix a little bit of that. Okay.
Yo, I think I forgot about that. So,
Every choreo, everything we learn.
not to take it off, Chow, we gonna get back to you real quick, but that just reminded me. Me and Tykees, before we started choreo or anything, we just freestyled, and we didn't see a mirror for like three years
yeah,
until
2-3 years.
like 2-3
The
years after
studio.
starting to dance at the studio in Stratford. And I remember that first time we like freestyled in front of him, he was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, dancing in front of the mirror is wild.
That's crazy.
This is
A whole
before
other
choreo, all that
experience.
stuff. So that's crazy to think that we had that block of just like no mirror.
Yeah.
That's
wild.
interesting.
It's a while. It was a while to get
That's
married.
kind of cool.
I think the only reference I had was when my
Recording
my
yourself.
YouTubes, yeah, the YouTube
Recording yourself and
videos
see
that
it.
we would do, and then that was it. But the like live mirror, like full body, and like seeing other people, that was wild. But back to Cha. So Cha, you studied dance
Yeah,
in school?
so I went to co-op. It's downtown New Haven. It's an art school. And my focus was dance. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
My focus was dance,
pulled
and
me up.
then my concentration in college was dancing global world performance,
Yeah.
global performance.
Dope.
Yeah.
Fire.
So
Sorry. So explain what you like basically coming out of school. Did you develop your dance style in school, or was it after where you like found like, all right, this is what suits me? Like, where did that kick in?
So when I was in middle school, I think I kind of was doing hip hop just because I liked it. It was kind of something I was just realizing that I liked to do. But we kind of had it. It was like part of our school day schedule. So I didn't really take it serious. It was kind of something more recreational. Then when I got to high school, I didn't do hip hop at all. Like it was strictly ballet, modern, jazz, African.
And what age was that?
So that was like my freshman year through senior year. So I want to say like from 14 to like 17-ish.
Wow.
And I didn't do much hip because it was literally like, I mean, there was like hip hop after school, but that didn't last long. So I literally wasn't doing hip hop in high school. And then when I got to college, I think I realized that's when I started like following more choreographers like on Instagram. And I'm like, kind of want to get back into it because I know I liked it in middle school. So we joined, well, when I got to college, I joined a hip hop dance team, and I was kind of just doing things on the side and making things up then. And that's when I realized like I kind of want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
But I kind of found or started to find myself as a dancer when I got to college.
So, were there other people in school that were kind of doing the same thing? Like,
yeah, so that's where I met Sinquay. That's where I met, no, that's not where I met. Me and Tia went to high school. I was going to say that's where I met Tia. Me and Tia went to high school together.
Oh, don't get
That's where I
cussed
met
out.
Sinquay. We met on Fusion. I was the dance team. And then that's where I met Tay. So a lot of and I feel like that helped being around other people that kind of had the same interest and mentality. So it was nice to be surrounded by people who took it just as serious.
right. Because otherwise that's Eastern, right?
Yeah.
And they have the same thing where it's like they have a dance team, but then there's like the hip hop dance team,
Right.
And then there's like the cheerleading.
Right, yeah. So they had the cheerleading team. I did not want to be a cheerleader. Then they had the hip hop. They had the dance team of the school, which just wasn't. Wasn't what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then there was Fusion, and I was like, oh,
The minority.
yeah. In other words, yeah.
Jesus.
But it was also, and the Quake could attest to this. It wasn't Fusion. Kind of was underrated
Yeah.
because majority of us were minority, one, and then two, we weren't doing as many big events as the dance team were.
Absolutely.
But, like, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Because usually those are under like the athletic program.
Yeah, so they're getting funded by like
Absolutely.
the university, and we're getting funded by like the student activity organization, and they want all this paperwork, and it was just extra, but we made it do what it do.
Right.
Quay was captain, and then after he graduated, I took captain, and it's still going. The twins are captain, co-captain now, so
And I think
it's nice to know it still goes. Yeah, Brian started it.
Brian started it.
Brian started it, so shout out to
go.
Brian.
See, that's fire. Sometimes you need those, and that's what, like, back in UNH, I started Monsoon, which is still going, and that's still, like, unfortunately, that's not, like, under the athletic department, and the funding is the same thing, like you said. They gotta go through, like, loops and do fundraisers and a whole bunch of stuff just to have, like, costumes for
Or a talent show.
a talent show, like showcases, competitions and stuff like that. I remember those days. So, would you say that coming out of, did you learn a lot in college that brought you to this point with hip hop?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because my very first piece that I choreographed was a modern piece, and it was for my high school capstone. That's when I knew I wanted to like choreograph, but again, it still wasn't hip hop. It was more so, and even now, I still very much love to choreograph modern and just put it on dancers.
Yeah.
But when I got to college, when I had changed, 'cause my original major I think was like child psychology, and after like my freshman year, I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
That's not happening. So I ended up switching my major, and when I first got to Eastern, there wasn't a dance concentration, and I had met a professor, and we opened it. Like we had meetings, and we opened it, and so I was the first student enrolled in that program.
Yeah.
So from then, like she's always having like big spring shows and winter fest and stuff like that. So I would always put in a piece.
Yeah.
So that's around that time. That's when I really started to. I had like opportunity to choreograph or if it was for like fusion, me and Quay were like split mixes. Like he'll do half the mix and I'll do the other half, and we'll put it together, stuff
Cute.
like that. So that I feel like that's where I started,
that, getting into that.
building it in. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah, that's good that you got something out of college because some days, especially
Sure.
you can test this. You don't learn a lot from college.
No.
As much as we thought we could learn.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was like I had to pull things from there just to.
Yeah.
No.
No classes, all the classes are filled.
Yeah. It's more of an experience.
Right.
With me,
For
it was more of an
anything.
experience.
Yeah.
I had to like find out how to learn some things on my own, and I feel like I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for college. So I'm not knocking it, but
Yeah.
to each his own.
I had a good time at your college.
Yeah, my college.
I didn't go to that school, but I always had fun when I went to your school because I danced on his dance team. I parties.
Wait, really quick.
He basically
Your
went to my
mic's on?
school.
It's not on no more.
She liked me? Like me to
It's
go
not
back?
on no more. Are you in it?
I ain't nothing to do it.
Hold on.
Technical difficulties, guys.
So it was off that whole time?
All right, talk now.
Yo.
That's good. Nothing. All right, you might have to talk.
I can hear you through other people. I can hear you.
All right, just bring Child's mic a little closer.
Share.
The volume up? Can you hear me now?
All right, so.
But I can hear you though.
All right, so as long as you can hear it, it's fine. All right, so last question: who influences you today, as far as like people? Like we all have people who influence us in dance, whether we're coming up with choreography or anything like that. So who influences you today?
Wow.
So you can name multiple people if you want.
Okay. Well, my first answer is going to be my surroundings.
That's dope.
Just because I personally love to just train in general and just fill my toolbox. So definitely just those who I learn from around me. But if I had to think like more broadly, I really like Denzel. How you say his last name? Something like that.
Chisholm?
Yeah.
Denzel Chisholm.
He's his artistry is great.
Yeah.
Isabel. all
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
Isabel's crazy.
But definitely Denzel, and I'd have to say that's all I can come to mind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Dope.
not gonna like just start stretching. Those are the first things off the top of my head.
Dope. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the pod. We didn't get into some dance topics, like just some stuff. Yeah, feel me? I was talking to people this past weekend, and we were talking about teaching, and we were talking about how there's different teachers, and dance teachers are in a different, let's say a different category when it comes to teaching style, when it comes, as opposed to somebody like a sports teacher, as far as discipline and things like that. But just to start this off, let's start it off with this question. Does making choreo make you a dance teacher?
No.
Elaborate. Why does it not make you a dance teacher, Techies?
Oh, I go first? Okay. No, because anybody can make some steps. Anybody can make some steps.
Yeah.
Anybody can make some steps. But, even if you're an English teacher or any other kind of teacher, just because you know how to do something doesn't make you a teacher. I mean, everybody has to go through their training and things of that nature. But if you just woke up tomorrow and said, I never danced in my life, I'm gonna make up some steps.
Yeah.
Nice. And they're fire.
Not nice.
I mean, you don't initially know how to teach a whole room. You
room.
could,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make you a teacher.
All right. I'm gonna spread it out even more.
Go ahead.
I want to ruffle some stuff. Do you see people these days where you're like, you're a good choreographer, but you're not a good teacher?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
mentioned that last
wow.
time. How
Yeah, we
some
talked about
people
that.
need
Yeah,
to
we
be
talked about that.
students and learn how to teach rather than teach.
And I want to just get more into that conversation because I feel like it's very dance is very saturated these days, and not saying that a lot of people shouldn't be dancing, but shouldn't be teaching, but I am seeing more of I'm seeing more opportunities for people, but also I feel like there should be a way to avoid that part where people don't know how to teach and then you get that bad vibe. Which leads me to my second question. Do you guys feel that the vibe is just as important as the choreo in a class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. I mean, anybody else want to go before I go in?
Go, because I got to get my answer together.
Yeah, because I think we did harp on this last week. But for the most part, yeah, you do have to know how to command a room because you are, again, therapist, mediator, you're the teacher, you're the hype man, you're the everything, you're the everything. So you have to just like, and again, it's good to be a different teacher or like have your own style to things and whatever, but you just know that you're there to teach people something. So like, it's not about you, it's about how good you do something to, like, to help somebody else, the next person.
Heavy on the it's not about you. Because I feel like, and again, just because you can choreograph doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to teach or that you need to teach. Well, for one, just because you're a dancer doesn't mean that you're obligated to be a choreographer. And then being a choreographer doesn't mean you're obligated to teach. And if you're gonna teach, there's just so many things that you need to keep in mind. Like, you're gonna have people who came into your class who've been dancing for years, are advanced. You may have people who probably never danced in their life and just wanted to come, and you need to be open to that. You need to have patience. They need to feel comfortable learning from you, and it's not about you coming and just showing something that you think is dope, which is great, but they're paying to learn from you, not to come and learn for what you think they should be learning.
Yeah.
And then it's not about you, again, when it comes down to recording, and it's a whole Broadway show when it's time for you to do a video. I think just keeping in mind of if you're gonna teach, you should be able to know what it is that you want each dancer to leave with.
Yeah.
If they can't leave with something, or if they can't say that they left there and gained something, even if it's just confidence, even if it's just, if they were able to get a two-step, if they can't walk away from your class and say that, then that's something that you need to reevaluate.
Yeah. No, because so
Daisy agrees.
Daisy agreed. Daisy said period. Yeah, the biggest reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's been a couple classes here where there's been good choreo, bad vibes.
Oh, yeah.
And that is one thing that I don't want happening at the lab. And I know that vibes are different in other studios and different places. And this is what I'm getting to, that first part of the discipline factor of, or just the attitude factor of other places where you might want to train. And do you feel like, you remember the show on MTV? Back in the day, it was making the band era.
Yeah.
And what was her name? The choreographer.
Lorraine.
Gibson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorraine Gibson.
Moon
And-
Cat.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. So very strict, very like, get in the class, da da da, blah blah blah. That vibe right there. Would you guys want that here?
Like Lorraine Gibson vibe?
That drill, gotta do it this way. This is the way to do it. Get your ass in class, yell at you, break you down to bring you up type of thing.
It depends, because I've had that when I was a kid, but some people could know how to do it. For her, she knows how to do it in a way where you know it's coming from a good place. Some people do it, but it's coming from a place of negativity.
Fire. Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking
So
the same.
I've had that as a kid where obviously like I've been drilled like that, and I've learned some discipline and stuff because I know it wasn't coming from a negative spot. It was coming from a I want you to be good or at least better than what I'm doing. But some people, they just don't know how to put those together.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, like, to learn how to be a teacher, to achieve that and do it correctly.
Right.
Because I was talking to Laura today. I was like, everybody has their different like styles of learning, and different places are gonna have, you know, that strict, like, your training, this is what it is, and in other places it's like this where it's more of a chill vibe and you come in and, you know, do your thing. And I feel like those vibes can clash a lot here, which I don't want happening, just because I want this to be more of like the safe space for, you know, you come here and you do your thing, and then, you know, you vibe, you train. It's like a middle ground for both. Like, you train, but you have a good time. So that's kind of what I want for here. But as far as like that type of mentality, what's the best practice to kind of merge those two? You know, to make it so that people can still have the training that they take serious, but also like have the fun side that's not so, you know, draining for everybody. To break you down, bring you back up, type of thing. Because I feel like it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna get those two vibes. If you guys understand what I'm saying.
Kinda. But yeah, I gotta think about that.
It's tough.
Because I think, you know, a lot of people have their own styles. But for like the people that, I think it's mainly what you say and how you say things. Obviously, like, because some people can be really disrespectful. Like, I mean, back in the day when most choreographers will call somebody fat and you gotta get skinny. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, like, you obviously nowadays it won't be like that. So there's just things.
You'd hope so.
Right. So obviously there's a level of disrespect and respect.
Yeah.
And I don't think, if you don't take it to like that level or that extreme, I feel like you kind of meet a balance where it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't find it harsh when teachers are on you, because because again, I think most teachers that do that without like shaming somebody, like going to somebody and like giving them like the hammer, they're definitely coming from like a genuine place. Yeah. But when that happens, I think this is the balance where it's like you find somebody talking to like a law student, or just being disrespectful.
Right.
I think they have to say what they're like. I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess you gotta
I'll give you an example. So
Yeah.
one story that I heard was and this isn't from here. This is a class in LA somebody was taking, and somebody had a question, and then the teacher turned around and was like, "See this right here? This is what I'm talking about. Questions being asked in class, blah blah blah. Get the moves first before you," like, completely just humiliated the person taking class who spent money to take the class
Because they asked
because they asked
the question.
a question. You know what I'm saying? But like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want it to be like a normal thing, because obviously everybody else there was kind of like,
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
gonna say
that's
nothing about it.
uncalled for.
You know what I'm saying?
That's uncalled for,
Yeah.
So that environment is what I don't want happening here. But I do want some type of, like, you know, ability to have something
Yeah.
like that. Like you said, out of love. But where do we, like, where's the line draw? Because I feel like that's where you invite that negative vibe into it.
Well, it's definitely the singling people out. Like, that's like,
Right.
unless they do ask a question or something, you're trying to. Again, I feel, for me personally, if somebody's asking questions, I try to answer it best as possible, but also try to get around to the room.
Yeah.
But again, I think most things are for private lessons.
Yeah.
You know, like, you
Right.
could give them that one-on-one
Yeah.
feedback. You could give them that a little bit more sternness.
Yeah,
Not
everything
like
doesn't have to
that.
be public.
Again, that was disrespectful. Like, not
Right.
see y'all.
Yeah.
Don't make an example of nobody if they didn't even.
I feel like a lot of it also, sometimes people ego trip, and they get a little platform to be, or they want to have a platform to be a teacher, but then you just standing in front of a room showing someone your dance is not you being a teacher. And a lot of them, I feel like there's people that get caught up in that, and they feel the need to be that because they think that's gonna
Because they got
make
that.
like that this is gonna make you a stronger dancer, and it's like, no, you're just doing too much.
Yeah. Like, are you even reading? Are you even reading the person to give them the
Yeah.
feedback,
Right.
or are you just
Talking.
spitballing what you're saying because
Yeah.
you're supposed to say it?
Right.
You know what I'm
To
saying?
answer a bad question, like what the heck?
Yeah. Like, it's wild. But
Wait, what are your feelings on that though, G? Like,
of what?
because like it's you talking something like for your studio person.
Oh yeah, like no, like I'm a, like you said, if it's coming from love, obviously. But as far as like, I feel like it's not needed. I feel like if you're a good teacher, you don't need to do that.
No.
Right.
If you're a good
You don't.
teacher, you
Not
can.
to get your point across.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. I feel like especially in dance.
Yeah.
And this is what my example was for when I was talking to the people this weekend, my friends. I was like, you go to the military, instantly that's a break you down, build you up environment.
Right.
That's
You know
never
what
gonna
you're
change.
gonna get.
You know what you're gonna
Right,
get.
right.
That's literally it.
On purpose. Yeah.
On purpose. You're going there. You expect that. Nobody should expect to go into a class and be expected to be into a dance class and be expected to be broken down. I think that's a culture, a dance culture that needs to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so
Yeah.
like, yo, dance be breaking people down emotionally,
Yeah.
like emotionally, physically, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So to have it be, but again, some people thrive off of it.
Yeah.
Some people need it. But I feel like it shouldn't be, especially with mental health and everything these days.
Right.
I feel like it's not needed.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're a good teacher, you should just be able to get somebody through what they have to get through in class.
And we have to remember, we're all still evolving and we're all still learning.
Yeah.
No one person has arrived,
Nope.
No.
and no one's above anyone.
Right.
And yeah,
Sometimes
like,
we
come
want
on.
to take class for fun. So
Right. Why you doing all of that?
Talk to teachers, like, why are you talking about that?
Yeah.
I just want to dance in the back. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I've literally taught dances for years, and I'm still learning how to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm never like not learning how to properly teach something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point. Where do you learn how to teach?
Oh wow.
Where have we all learned? how to
YouTube.
teach?
I'm just kidding.
I've learned from watching.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned from watching my teachers at dance school. Like, if there was a particular one I really enjoyed,
Yeah.
I learned from them. I even went to a couple of dance classes before, and I didn't really care about learning to dance. I just wanted to see how they were teaching it.
Right.
Just to give examples and figure out maybe I can teach it that way. So I've literally learned from other people
Mm-hmm.
and what I can do and what to do and what not to do, but then I add myself into it.
Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of people, like, y'all can pretty much say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
No. I did like a lot of programs in
Oh,
LA.
Jesus. Did you like
Yes, I did a lot of programs in LA.
All right, go. Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it.
Cool.
Oh, no, I did a lot of programs. I did ME, Motivating Excellence. We had things where we actually had to do choreography in front of Rhapsody James. I don't know if you guys, some people know her, but she's amazing. Yeah, and then she was like, "Yo, anybody want to be choreographers when they like after this and stuff?" I was like, "Heck yeah!" So she was putting us to the test every like day. We had the program was 2 months. It was it's like a regular rehearsal, like if you were on tour. So rehearsals were from like 8 a.m. to like 8 p.m.
Oh, wow.
every day. Like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So that was like for 2 months, and then
Dope.
yeah, I did that, and then I did another program with Alexander Chung and CJ Salvador. And that was like 2 weeks, but again, it was more based on like choreography for me.
Like
So-
making up the choreo. More than
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than
So
the
I was
teaching
getting,
part.
so I was getting help with that too.
Dope.
And then I did Cameron Lee. So
What's that?
Cameron Lee's program.
Okay.
Cameron Lee's another choreographer
Yeah,
in
yeah.
LA. But yeah, I did a few programs. So I mean, I learned a lot from them. So
That's fire.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah,
Dope.
yeah.
So that's
Cool.
one thing. You
Um,
same thing, or like
yeah, just learning from teachers.
from other people.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I kind of want to bring. I was thinking about it of doing like a kind of like how we're talking now, but like a round table, but also like a workshop on teaching.
Couldn't it be red?
Huh?
Couldn't we
Red
get
table talk. The purple table.
Purple table talk.
talk.
Purple table talk. And the purple
That
table
would be
talk.
Yeah.
dope, though.
No, yeah. So I want to do something where like we like. So Maddie just taught her class, and at the end of class, I gave her a list of like, yo, things you killed in class and things we could work on. And it was like speaking up, like, you know, making sure you ask questions. Otherwise she killed the class, but giving notes on, yo, this is what you can do to improve your teaching ability.
Nice.
So that, you know, well, and not to say that I'm like the guru teacher, but just to give her something that I didn't have. Nobody had.
Yeah.
Nobody, like when I was doing whatever I was doing, nobody was like, hey,
100%.
you could do this.
That's like really like invested in you.
Yeah. So something
like you know
like,
enough to at least give something.
absolutely.
You know a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's kind of what that's kind of what I was going off of, because I was like, dude, I know a lot. Between editing and running this place, I see a lot of different teaching styles and different styles of teaching. So I feel like I have a good amount of knowledge on everybody's. I can pull nuggets from all y'all and be like, oh, you teach this way, you teach this way. Let me apply this, Maddie. You'll be good at teaching the way Cha teaches. You know. So shout out, like, when next time you're in Cha's class, watch how she does this. Like, I can like kind of point people. So
I want to hear how we teach after this.
Yeah, right.
boy,
What else? Give me some.
The red table dog.
purple table dog.
Purple table dog. Yeah. So wait, what was that? What the table talk thing? What are you saying?
So that'll be like it'll be like a round table type of thing. Like, yo, what's not? We won't sit at a table, but it'll be like a
Round table?
workshop. No, I don't
Was
get
that
it.
King Arthur or something?
Oh God. So we'll be so it'll be like a workshop, but like we'll have like, let's say like I'm the moderator and I'm like, yo, let's make up this combo, and then somebody else take this 8 count. It's very early in my head, but take this 8 count. Yo, what works here? This is great. Yo, what doesn't work here? What can we do to make things better? Just like literally just a workshop on teaching and keeping the vibe great.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we want to keep that going.
Yes,
I like that.
You know? So that'd be
Great
dope.
ideas.
Daisy said me too. I mean, but she said me too. I guess she wants to be a part of it.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah,
Maddie said those notes be helping for real.
Yeah.
Hey,
Gerald said that he doesn't want to do the fire emojis no more or nothing.
Had a whole conversation.
Had a whole conversation.
Every time I go to click it, I'm like,
No, I know.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll do it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Yeah. So yeah, we basically covered all that stuff. Teach us how to teach. What makes yeah, that's a good one. What makes a great dance teacher?
Me.
So important.
Well, I've got some notes, Ducky.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you do got some notes in there too. You're like, I've been waiting all.
It's like ties.
Finally.
Hold on the screen.
He got a whole
like tie
journal,
notes,
right?
It's like mad bullets. I'm like, dang.
From every class.
But I'm gonna post it on like the
today?
lab story though.
Oh,
Hey guys, these are ties notes. Chime in if you want.
Do you all agree?
It's a poll.
First off,
That's a poll, and everybody's just like, yes. Scary. It's a scary teacher. He's tall.
Daisy says, tell me how to teach.
Yo, Daisy, you tell us how to teach. Chill. So that's that what she said?
Yeah, she said, tell me how to teach.
Jay's an amazing teacher.
Nah, you're an amazing teacher. Like, and that was even one of my things of like watching you and Ivan teach the last week. I was like, yo, y'all are killing it. That was a lot,
yeah, but they
You took-
taught
you-
us so well.
but they taught it so well. So like, there's that
We were the
like,
blueprint. We was like,
yeah, destroyed y'all.
Can I
Daisy,
just say,
please.
Can I just say, this is what I was talking about in the beginning, about how I realized in 2022 I'm doing things I don't want to do anymore. Because I can never take classes anymore. I'm missing all the good stuff because of work. I was lucky to come today
You missed
and took rain down on me with Gerald. But I missed Daisy's class with Ivan.
rain on down on me.
I miss Daisy and Ivan. I've missed Daisy. I've missed Shao like 20 times. I might miss you on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see.
Get real disappointed.
I can only do me, and I do me a lot, and I don't want to do me anymore.
Okay, I got a new job.
Take it all away.
I don't want to learn from myself no more.
Yo, nah, dude, but we'll all still be here. Everything's
Yeah.
temporary. You know that.
It's temporary.
Yeah, you'll be good. I mean, thanks for coming to class today, though. You killed that.
Yeah. Luckily, I was here. It was cute. I loved it.
Thank you.
That was a great dance, Jay.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I'm trying.
Although I can't do that.
Yo, me either.
I'm like, what
I was
the?
like,
My wrist, yeah, like, my wrist is not
I
going.
see him in the video like,
I'm like, Gerald, what in the world?
I'm like, dang.
I can't wait to see how it look on camera.
It's gonna look fire. I'll edit it. I'll make it.
In my spin,
right?
in my spin, I was like, stop.
Right? I'm still with
for real.
I was spinning too fast.
I had to wear these specific shoes for that because any other shoes I'd be like.
I was here and y'all was still spinning. I was like, dang. Let me just stay.
Should just did one long one. Like,
And choreo done.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking of. Is like
That's fun.
a come all learn how to teach. And again, it's not like I have all the answers, but it's just like literally piggybacking off of everybody. Like see what we can see about each other.
So it
And-
won't actually be like an actual like round table talk.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
we moved past this. We had a question. You said, what makes a great teacher?
Right. That's what I thought. I'm like,
I thought we was on the same thing too.
He was killing it too. Like, yo. 3 minutes.
You know what? My thumb was right here. And the first thing I see is that part. I'm like, damn. And then I heard myself saying it, and I was like, I said this already, didn't I?
I know. He's like, I can't stop now, otherwise I'll look crazy.
I helped you out. You're welcome.
You going down too on the ship.
I'm on a Titanic.
Oh my gosh.
Call me Rose.
I am crying.
All right, so again, what makes a good, what was it?
What makes a good dance teacher? That was the topic that I was talking about. Yeah.
Who knows?
What makes a good dance teacher, Cha? What makes a bad dance teacher?
One that does not think it's important to learn. Because if you're not willing to be learning, what are you going to teach? What are you going to give? What are you pulling from?
Right.
And things happen. Like some people can't always train, but I mean, like I've came across people who did not think it was important for them to learn, but they always want to teach. And I'm like, well, what are you going to teach? Because what are you absorbing to put back out? So I feel like if you're willing to learn and you're willing to expand yourself, then you're just giving back what you were given.
Yeah.
And I feel like that alone says a lot
Yeah.
in general.
Absolutely. No, that's fire right there. That's literally what I was thinking too. Like, yo, take class, yo.
That's
Like,
it.
take everybody. Like, nobody's better. I run this place, and I'm a studio owner, and I take everybody's classes. Not that I don't see anybody else doing that, but it's. I don't see a lot of people who I see teach also take class.
Yeah.
At least personally, I don't. If you do, fire. Keep doing what you're doing. But I feel like everybody, dance-wise, whether you're the highest up in the company, lowest in the company, everybody should be taking class at all times. And I feel like this makes everybody better. Because again, you pull nuggets from being a student, and you pull nuggets from being a teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Cause I'm doing this probably not next week, but this dance, and I'm like literally thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, what have I learned from other people? Because there's just a certain type of groove that you have to have for this particular song, and I can put myself in it, but it wouldn't look right if I put my regular type of dance in it. So I'm like, who can I look at and channel while I'm trying to do this?
That's exactly what I be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know somebody coming to your class, you be like, ooh, I'm gonna do that move I was thinking about. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Nah, absolutely. Dope. I like those answers.
As a non-teacher, what I think makes a bad teacher, tell me, I'm just a student. I leave your class feeling worse than when I walked in, and it's your fault.
Laura, who's a student, says that if she leaves the class, we're feeling worse than when she came in, then you're a bad teacher. And I won't argue with that.
That goes with being, you have to be open and welcoming and
Yeah. Yo, you are.
happy to be there.
So question was, what do we feel about teachers who come in, don't socialize, and just start teaching?
I can't.
Yeah, nah.
Introduce yourself.
I will tap
or
out
something.
like from the moment I get in there.
Yeah, no, that's never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened here. But just like in general, yeah. Yo, like you have to realize you are a walking kind of like you wear a lot of hats as a. It sounds super simple, like I'm a dance teacher, but that's a lot of hats. Like we said last week,
Right.
you're like not psychiatrist, but socialist, social worker, socialist. Jesus, Gerald. You're a social worker. You're like you're a social worker. You're a choreographer. You're a teacher. You're a motivational speaker.
Right.
Like, ooh, that gives me another one.
Okay.
That gives me another
Ding,
topic.
ding, ding.
Give me another
Real
question.
quick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hold on, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
real
ahead.
quick, because it ties into like I'm sure we've all been through that. Like Shah said, like it's not about you. I'm sure we've all been through that time where we just came to class and we were just dead tired.
Yeah.
Like the day was just draining. We just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
But it's like we have to be like, all right, let's teach. You know. So
Yeah.
like she said, it's not about you. It's about everyone else. So
Absolutely.
you can-
Leave the drama at the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Leave the energy at the
Because
door.
I
No.
definitely had moments where I was like, I just need
Yeah,
2
'cause
seconds.
Yeah, you carry that energy through the whole class. If the teacher is not feeling it, then they're not gonna you're not gonna.
The
Yo,
class not gonna feel
you ever seen that video of the dude cussing out the teacher? It's like, you're not teaching these kids. You come in here every day. And you remember that?
Yeah.
You come in here and you teach these kids these things every day. You come in here and you have this attitude. How do you expect them to feel if you have this attitude? And he was like, go to the office. Go to the office.
Right.
But I was like,
I'm going to the office, but you know I'm
remember
late.
that?
Get this.
Yo, for real.
He's like, whatever. He's like, just teacher all mad.
Yeah, teacher mad.
You mad 'cause it's-
But that was,
You
it's so true though. He was like,
Right.
yo, if the teacher has no interest in the kids or the students, then
What's the point?
What's the point
Like,
of
I
y'all
don't
being
want
Right,
to be a
yeah.
babysitter. And it's almost like not even like a
High
young
school.
age. It was like super, like they were definitely in high school. So I'm like, come on, bro. You
Right.
definitely got to teach somebody something.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Oh,
yeah. Go ahead. No,
so-
I'm good.
I mentioned motivational speakers.
I'm mad too.
Is there a cutoff between motivational speaker and dance teacher? I know what I'm talking about.
I'd be like, all right, let's
What's it really giving?
what was the beginning?
So 5, 6, 7.
So what was
2
time?
hours
Like, when they
later.
just- yeah.
Every two moves,
just
you
start-
got a whole
Yeah, I'm like,
conversation.
oh.
Yo.
See, I wait till the end. You got the whole thing. All right, so this is
Give
how
him a
I'm
big
feeling. This
Yeah.
is what it is. Do it. Not every 2 steps.
Yeah.
I don't like the
No,
2
I'm
step.
like, all right, I got it. I heard you 8 counts ago. Come on.
No, guys, it's not up down. When my mom used to go,
You told me that.
Yo.
Back in the day,
You
like,
go up.
come from, guys.
You go.
Up, down, just like the city bus. The city bus goes up and down, up and down. You need to be the momentum of a city bus.
Speaking
5, 6, 7, 8.
Speaking of city buses, so Rosa Parks.
Guys, sit down, sit down.
Everybody sit down. I got something to say.
All right, 5, 7, 8. You're like, wait, what happened? Wait.
Literally giving advice and people didn't even start dancing.
Yes.
Y'all
Like, what
bad.
are you advising?
You're not dancing well. I didn't know yet.
Yo.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Raymond said, I just want to dance. Exactly, I just
Right.
want to dance.
Dance,
I
man.
didn't come here for a lecture.
I would have signed up for that. I didn't sign up for that.
Especially when them same people be out on social media like, oh, I'm feeling this type of way or whatever it might be, And it's like, you just gave advice on how to be.
Yeah. How you not practicing what you just preached for 30 minutes? You just spent 30 minutes preaching this, and you not even gonna back it up?
Yeah.
And we still got a whole 42 count left.
Trust. That doesn't happen here a lot, but I've seen it.
That is hilarious.
I've seen it a couple of times where I'm like,
Go to the bathroom, come back, they still going. I'm like, bruh.
"Ooh, this is a doozy here." All right. Oh
My
man,
goodness.
no, that was funny. That just came to my mind the other day. I was like,
It's so
you would
true,
be
though.
preaching.
Maybe preacher.
But I mean, sometimes, granted, most of the time it do be like, you'd be like,
Yeah.
but then you'd be like, oh
But
shit.
real quick, come on,
Yeah,
spit it
yeah,
out and
hold
let's
on,
go.
But not every 8 count.
Nah, not every guy.
I need to hear every single 8 count. At least save it to the end.
Yo,
Yo,
all
I
right.
was gonna say, just for the people with like, issues and stuff, like you're not having a good day for teachers, Gerald actually will like help you, and he won't like schedule you on like class. Like he will get a sub for you. Like if you have a crazy month, Gerald will give you the time off that you need from stress and worry. So don't bring that energy in class and try to teach with all that energy,
Yeah, because they don't got
Gerald-
nothing to do with that. That's not fair.
Are you talking about last week? 2 weeks ago? When you left?
I ain't feeling good.
Like you said, be the day before talking about I ain't feeling it. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Everything's fine.
It ain't COVID,
It's not cool.
but I'm cool. I just need some time. I was
Why
like,
I sound like my grandfather?
He did.
that's how it felt. That's how it felt. I was like,
Right.
yeah,
COVID, but I got
It ain't
you.
COVID. I
You'll
got
call me brother man from the fifth floor.
Bruh, man.
basically.
Bruh, man.
Yo, so Super Bowl is this Friday. Some this
talking about this?
February.
Is it really? Did it go by?
Yo, dancers not getting paid.
Ah, you can't bring it up.
Dancers not getting paid.
250.
They said exposure.
250.
Yo, they said
That's
exposure.
250.
Yeah.
I was the least nigga for 50.
Yeah.
I guess there's a text message where between somebody, and it's like, and I said like, hey,
Can
do
you
you want to
invite
dance? Yeah, do you want to dance for Super Bowl? It's all voluntary right now, but
Voluntary.
First of all,
Super Bowl, you know how much?
Yeah.
All right, let me. From working at ESPN, this isn't any confidential information, but working at ESPN, just to get a sponsor on like a sponsored logo at one of the games for like a couple seconds at the bottom of the little ticker thing,
yeah.
it's like over millions of dollars.
I know. Let alone the
And
commercial.
and just to give us the whole thing.
The ad revenue, the Super Bowl takes in an average of $450 million.
$450 million in ad revenue
Like,
for the NFL.
and you can't use
And you
a little bit
volunteer
of that to pay me?
the highlighted
You got the money. Stop playing.
the part where
show.
a halftime show that they're
get you
advertising and going crazy about. You can't pay the dancers
Yeah, no.
some out of that.
Some.
You
Right.
asking for volunteers?
I like at least something.
They
you
be
ain't
thinking
gonna
we
miss
puppets
nothing.
at this point
This is-
because
I'm sure they got money from last
listen.
Super Bowl still.
Hey, listen. All I know. So let me explain who's gonna be there performing. Okay.
Okay.
Snoop,
Damn.
Oh, yup.
Eminem,
Hey,
Yup, it's fine. Come
Mary J,
come
on.
on.
Oblige.
and who else?
Kendrick Lamar, talk to him.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
There's somebody else, right?
And I think that's just those four. Kendrick Lamar. Oh, Dr. Dre.
Hey.
Dr. Dre, there we go.
oh wow.
I better see the same energy for the dancers when Carrie Underwood is doing Super Bowl opening.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
Maroon 5's doing it, and they got dancers.
Yeah. It
'Cause
better
I'm
be
sure
the same.
J-Lo-
So,
Them dancers
okay,
better be getting paid.
so-
That's all I'm gonna say.
So, yo, the thing that they were saying was that their dancers were getting paid.
The artists?
The artists' main dancers are getting paid, but they have like sections where they need extras. So those extras are volunteer, but they're dancers, and they have like 9-hour days for like 2 weeks.
Yo, then pay.
So it's like ridiculous. No, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's still no. Regardless, it's crazy. But that's why like they're saying like, I think the Super Bowl's trying to get the people to pay, and the artists already have their dancers or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's getting crazy. But anyway,
wild.
they're like
just
people are trying to
pay.
get them to pay the dancers, like the artists and stuff. But
My thing is, you're gonna get it back next time. Like, you ain't missing nothing. I don't
They are
you
just-
probably
now
still
they're
got
just
money
getting
left
crazy.
All
over.
these Super Bowl snacks and T-shirts and hats and Walmarts and
And
Target.
commercials.
Like, come on.
You're gonna
commercials-
get
All
the
these
money back.
commercials?
You know how much
You're gonna get the money back.
Commercials paid for themselves. Like,
Yo.
alone.
Like, if they gave me $1,000, like, put it in my hand, I bet you they just got it back that same day.
Right.
Yo,
Like-
In a second. They sleep
I'll
in it.
give,
They
I'll
make
give
it.
y'all an
Right.
example. I'll give y'all an example from some stuff that I know. If you're in a Toyota commercial,
Okay.
hypothetically, and it's at the Super Bowl, it's during the Super Bowl, and you're in like 3 seconds of that commercial, you getting a big check.
Yes.
3 seconds. Like if
And
it's
residual.
like you're driving, doo-doo-doo, Cinquay is like lifting somebody up in a dance. 3 seconds, big check.
Jesus.
Wow.
So dancing in the actual performance, somebody should be working something to get somebody.
It
paid.
shouldn't be work. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem.
No.
It should literally just be like, yo, we got $1 million budget for these
I
dancers.
wonder if the weekend. So the weekend did last year, right?
I know, and he had all those
Yeah,
people.
everybody masked up,
people.
but everybody had like those similar masks. You couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
Right.
What if they?
They went for free.
What if they got paid for exposure, but you don't get
Man, with
exposure
no
for
mask.
everybody got masks on.
You exposure what? Like, I could have ran up in the Super Bowl and just had the suit on, red suit with a
Right.
like I was
I
up
could
in the
have
Super
posted
Bowl.
on Instagram like I was there.
You see me?
Yo,
You see me? That was me. That
I
was
was
me.
playing something like, yo, we all take the mask off at
Like,
the,
yeah.
the third
Like
account
this.
or something like that. Yeah.
And do something crazy like
That's the
y'all
whole-
watch me. Off beat.
Raymond said Buddha Stretch has the best insight on this issue on his Instagram.
Buddha stretch.
Yeah.
All right, Buddha stretch. Talk amongst yourself. I'm gonna look that up.
Got you.
Pickles.
I'm not working for free.
I ain't working for free.
No.
Not for exposure. Not no Super Bowl.
Especially if it's a Super Bowl. Like,
Please.
cut me something.
Right.
Shoot, give me $1. Something.
So you telling me that
$250.
a piece of camera time is my check? No.
I wouldn't go to none of the rehearsals. I just show up at the Super Bowl.
Right.
Today, what we doing?
You're telling me I'm
What we
volunteering
doing?
for that day.
Hey.
Just
hey.
dancing,
Right.
doing random stuff.
Right.
So it says here, Pepsi halftime show. All participants must be 18 years of age. This is not a paid engagement or an offer of employment. Participants will be expected to provide their own transportation,
Yup.
carpooling,
Yup.
drop-offs, or ride booking services, Lyft or Uber,
What?
are encouraged for rehearsals and game day
No.
due to limited parking.
Not limited.
So don't
parking.
bring your own car. Make sure you Uber because
Because we
ain't
can't
paying
get
for
you no
parking.
pass.
But don't they have
Wow.
bands for that? That bring.
Yep.
Oh.
They be mad
wow.
cheap
Doing
this
people
year.
dirty.
They
That's
be
wild.
mad
That's
cheap this year.
crazy.
Dirty. That's so
wild.
dirty. And people are doing it too. I'm going to laugh at every single
I-
person that's
Yeah,
on
right.
that thing. I'm
Right.
like, yo, y'all
I'm
kidding
like,
me?
he ain't get paid.
Y'all are messing it up for all of us. Yo, like, you're messing it up.
Yeah,
You're
because
messing it up.
you're making it
Right.
okay for them to even make that an option.
Exactly. We did at the Super Bowl. We can do it now.
Y'all gotta, like, there gotta be like dancers line
Yeah.
that crashes like all day, like the rehearsals.
Yeah,
and
I'm,
stuff.
I'm
like,
But that's,
boom.
that's,
yeah,
that's what they're gonna
right.
say.
Right.
That's what the other company's gonna say. Oh, Super Bowl did it.
Oh, we can do it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Super Bowl did it.
Oh my God. We
That
ain't
sucks.
supposed to be taken serious.
That sucks.
Oh, I guess we're done.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Everybody that wants to dance, we're done.
That's it. You had your
Everybody's
moment.
like, yo, like it goes to start, and then the dancers just go.
Oh, Raymond
Right.
said those weekend peeps got paid for exposure as well.
The weekend too,
Yeah.
they got paid for mask exposure. They all looked alike.
Yo,
It's the same
Kanye West
shit.
is I don't know about the concert, but the church service that he had, it
Yeah.
was like Coachella.
Yeah,
They did that paid for exposure too.
really.
They got some free Yeezys, but I just,
Like,
I buy
I'm
mine.
having
Give
rehearsal.
me my
That's
money.
time.
Yo,
So
literally,
they're
it was like a
checking
day up. They
sneakers?
text me that. They were like, "Yo, you want to go to? You want to do the Kanye West?
That's
I think it's
it.
free."
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you can tell them and get it.
I want to go to work.
Just go work.
I'm gonna get paid.
I'm gonna go right. I'm not.
Man,
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
care to be on the hot side.
Was that in LA?
not paying me with sneakers.
the church
Oh,
service?
you were here?
Huh? No, I was there.
Oh, you were
I was there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They texted me like, "Yo, rehearsals tonight. You gotta come through." And I was like, "Oh, how much is it?" He's like, "Oh, it's free." I was like,
Yikes.
Sorry, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm tired.
I'm gonna enjoy my grits.
grits. Bro, we're gonna give you a nice bowl of grits
Yeah.
Grits, bro.
for your birthday. I'm gonna give you a grits birthday cake.
Grits is you know what grits is? Grits ain't nothing
With
but
frosting.
flavorless, bland
Gerald,
oatmeal.
you're gonna make me so upset. We
No,
gotta
it's
talk about
not.
this.
You gotta
It's
make you
not-
some.
listen, you add the flavor, Gerald. Are you serious?
Don't
So
circle back.
you
Don't
just
circle
make
back.
it
Don't circle back.
and
Let's go on, y'all.
I could honestly eat pancakes
You
bland.
like oatmeal?
Yeah, like oatmeal.
What's the difference?
Oatmeal, you have to have something in it. Like you have packs of. Nobody has
It's a
packets of
variety pack.
grits with like freaking apple cinnamon and stuff like that. You don't get like grits in a packet like
There
that.
are people that put sugar in their grits. I'm not that person.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm a
Salt,
butter.
pepper.
You don't go down the
salt,
aisle.
cheese.
You don't
And again,
you go down
I
the
eat it with
aisle
eggs
and you
and
see-
bacon.
Yeah, it's fire.
You see cereal.
I'm about to have grits tomorrow.
You see cereal.
Wow, me too.
And you see oatmeal.
I
You don't
don't
see
pepperoni
you don't see grits up there.
You shouldn't be buying instant grits, though. I don't like grits.
No, I buy it in the
Isn't
thing.
it? You just boil it.
I'm not
You
talking
put them in
about
hot water.
Yeah.
You boil it. Yeah.
Is
You
it?
boil it to your however
Oh,
thick you
I
want.
can't eat it no more because I don't like corn.
Bleh.
Really
You
corn.
don't like corn.
I hate corn.
Why? What corn do you
Traumatized
eat?
when I was a kid.
Grits.
So you wouldn't eat
Somebody
corn on the
force feed
cob?
me. I won't eat corn.
And
Why
that
would I eat
Medea
it on the
movie
cob?
where that-
I would eat it here or there or anywhere.
I do not
Charlie,
like
don't do
grits.
this. All right, don't do this to me today. Not today. We're on the pod.
I do not like
Oh
them.
no.
Do not like them. Sam, I am.
I do not like
Ty, I
that.
am.
Sam, I
All-
am. I do not like him on a train. I do not like That's a funny book.
I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere.
How mad you got me to cuss and get out? Like,
I do not like them. Ty, I am.
Yo, Ty, I am. He was persistent though. He was like, "You like him on a train? You like him in
right.
Spain?"
What about this? I do not like it. Sam.
That whole book could have ended when he said, "If you don't think I like it over here, why do you think I'm gonna like it over there?" The end.
Or you can smack him.
He kept talking to him. That's his problem.
No, he just let it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, anywho.
Yeah. So I guess the interest will be paid grits.
And paid in grits, baby.
Paid in grits, since they're so
Eat
beautiful
it
and
up.
amazing.
Num, 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 num,
Gerald.
eat it up.
He said beautiful and amazing.
Right.
Yo, somebody got
They wear masks.
Somebody got acid burn from grits in that Medea movie. You remember that?
Oh, they throw
Oh,
him
you
out?
put a pan on him?
Yeah.
I'm crying.
What you said?
this.
He was like,
I'm screaming.
The
It's
funny-
Phantom Dead movie. Yeah. Looking back, I'm like, jeez.
Or
I can't believe we made it.
have y'all seen Secret Life of the Bees?
Oh,
With-
yeah.
with
with,
Tifa?
Tifa.
And they made Dakota like.
Dakota.
they
Oh,
put
sit on the
grits
grid of her
floor.
knees?
Yeah, the kneel.
Yeah.
Nah, I know that hurt.
See, grits
Kneeling on-
painful too?
Gr-
Come on, son.
You know what was funny?
Grits
Scene
painful.
before I was
Shut
painful.
up, Gerald. Trying to find any excuse to hate him.
Trash, yo.
You ever seen This Christmas?
Yeah, of course.
You know that scene with Regina King and she puts the
the baby
oil
oil?
on the thing
Yeah.
and starts smacking it with a whip? Mm-hmm. I was like, that's
crying.
I bet he eat grits too.
funny.
Go down the cereal aisle. You're gonna see a bunch of like different varieties of oatmeal and cereals, and you can see grits.
Grits. Gerald.
Say it like that.
Yeah,
you
you
to
have
make.
not. Have you ever had them?
Yes.
He's
How
had
would
them
you-
bland.
How were they made?
He took it
I
right
don't know.
out
Grandma
the
and
bowl.
Mama used to make me like, eat your grits. I'm like, I don't grits. I want pancakes and sweet stuff and like the good stuff.
No, I feel like he hasn't had a good pot.
Oh,
He hasn't had a good pot.
yeah,
You need
man,
a good pot.
pie. You gotta get a
My
good
mom know I
pie.
don't like grits, and every time she baked grits, she put it on a plate. I'm like, no, I don't like grits.
Did you eat them?
Better eat them
You
Brussels
know your
sprouts.
mother
You really didn't eat them, so you left them there?
So you know when like you don't want to taste nothing, you just like swallow. You just like, you don't let it touch your tongue. It was a lot of that.
You ain't do the plate fold.
He's doing waterfall.
Yeah, playful.
That was good.
Grits.
Spill it at the side, right?
I do my grits.
Okay.
Trash.
I'm crying.
Cinnamon roll oatmeal all day.
Cinnamon roll oatmeal. I never
That
had
is good. I did have some like last week. I
Nobody
haven't
is
had
just like nobody hates oatmeal.
No.
Everybody
We
hates
just
grits.
just don't like that you don't like grits.
Yeah.
Grits is trash.
Fun fact: I had flaming hot Cheetos for the first time today.
Oh, they're fire.
I bought them.
spicy.
Nah, I kind of had them
intended?
like the first time last year.
Pun
Like,
intended?
Huh?
You said they're fire.
Oh,
Flaming hot Cheetos.
should we get like points?
Can't
taken
say
away?
fire. What's wrong with saying that?
Did you watch our last podcast?
No.
Oh, I haven't.
Well, it was like 2 podcasts ago, but
That was 2 podcasts ago.
I only had them because Megan Thee Stallion did a commercial.
All right, let's rip down these topics real quick. Euphoria episode 3. Y'all seen it?
I did it, but it was crazy.
Yes, Euphoria.
Hey, what's say?
Spoiler. No, no, I'm not spoilers, but they're reckless.
No, spoilers. Spoilers.
That's not. They're reckless. They've always been reckless.
No, I'm saying because I got something to say.
Oh, you got something to say? Oh, okay. All right, Euphoria spoilers if you haven't watched Euphoria yet.
Go watch it.
Go for it.
Oh my gosh. One, amazing. Vagina penises everywhere. Oh, sorry guys.
No kids listen to
No,
us.
but Rue and this $10,000 worth of drugs in her suitcase.
She's wildin', bro.
That she's probably not gonna flip, but
Wow.
just do all the drugs herself. Like, what are you doing?
It's like I was,
that Euphoria.
for the season. I was like, all right, this is the part where like Rue's kind of like chilling. Everybody else is still going on. She's kind of relaxed, but she's like, gonna work some stuff out. And I'm like, Dad, you got in the worst situation you can get in
The
at
worst
this point.
one now.
The
Now she has
worst
to try and flip $10,000 worth of drugs, but she's
15.
not gonna do it.
15.
Oh, 15?
15 G's, yeah.
Which she's not gonna do. She's just gonna
She
smoke
can
it on
do it.
herself.
Watch. She has the power.
But I feel like she
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
wants
I
to
don't
smoke
know.
it herself.
I haven't watched it yet.
All right, here's my prediction. Fez gonna get involved. Fez or the little kid gonna die. One of them gonna die.
No.
Freaking ashtray's amazing.
Yeah, Ashtray and Fez gonna die.
If I can have a bodyguard like Ashtray, I'll be set for life.
Ashtray, yeah. Ashtray.
Just imagine with little
Say
kid.
it again. Boom. Ashtray don't play, bro.
Your special guest doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Sounds
this is how
great,
I
though.
felt when it was talking about anime, bro. I was sitting there like,
Yo, did y'all hear that? All fellas out there, hide your wives.
we gonna find you.
Nah. Jason Momoa is single out here.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa is single out here.
Aquaman.
is single out
He
here.
was
So
with
A fish.
Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet, yeah.
Lisa Bonet.
Oh, I did know that they split up.
Yeah, so hide your wives out, cause Jason Momoa out here single, and he's gonna take you.
I love
And Ryan Destiny is
Huh?
her boyfriend.
Yeah, so this is
Ryan
mainly
Destiny.
because my wife loves Jason Momoa.
What, they
so
broke up too?
Please believe it, baby.
He broke up?
Yes.
Ooh,
Ryan and
Destiny
Keith?
and Keith.
Ryan Destiny. Oh, from she's from
Star.
You kind of
Star,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
Keith
Oh.
a little bit.
Stop it.
Wait, who
Just
she
a little
did?
I look like
This he's this actor named I forget his last name, but his name is Keith.
When,
But
they
broke
just
up.
broke up? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sad.
Was he on Star?
No.
Oh, okay.
I forget what he was.
Star was dope.
Star was so
dope.
Star
good.
was so dope. You
Yeah,
watch Star?
I was messing with it.
I'm,
I
okay,
can't believe they
I'm
canceled it.
so bad with series.
Yeah?
So most
Yeah, I
series,
fell off of that one too, but I loved it.
Yo.
I
Sean
can't believe they
Bankhead
canceled it.
Luke
Came
James.
through with the dance moves.
Luke James.
Who?
Sean Bankhead. When
Oh,
Keke
Sean.
Palmer came out,
Yes.
That bad boy.
Oh, he was in there?
Boston.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry.
He
he
did
choreographed.
choreo for
Oh,
Keke
dope.
Palmer.
Yo, Luke James. That's where I was like, yo, Luke James is fire. The dude, forgot his name in the show,
I
but he's
love
dope.
Star. I can't believe they canceled it.
In the show?
No.
Oh, okay. Megan Fox and MGK got engaged,
Oh, come on.
and this is the weird part. This is the weird part of it.
That's so
is that
terrible.
the ring that they have,
The Cheetos.
the ring that she has,
Hot Cheetos.
is like flowers, I guess, and has thorns on the ring. So if she goes to take it off, she
hurts.
could possibly bleed.
Right.
And
He
and
created
the,
it that way so she can't take it off.
yeah. So if she takes it off, it's pain to take it off.
that
Are we
would
gonna
freak
go
me
back
out.
to toxic 2021?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, right.
Toxic again. Then we gotta bring that word back. Come on. That seems really.
Toxic.
That seems
But-
really creepy.
But they,
Yeah.
but
Maybe
so,
they're into that stuff. Maybe that's the new
Probably.
goth.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it
She
came
was
down
down
to.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if she like getting? Okay, I'm gonna say something crazy. What if she like getting shot in the foot? She like pain. She got thorns on her hands, guys. Come on. y'all.
We're just trying to can't do anything. We just turned
Thorns?
to Tory Lanes and
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
When she got shot in the foot. What if she liked it? What if she's like, yo, shoot
So you're
me,
saying
Tory.
what if Meg Thee
We don't know
Stallion
this.
liked getting shot in the
She
foot?
like getting pain. She like pain. She's pain. Her knees are probably in pain, and she's like down there all the time, working. She's probably like, ow, ow. But she's like, I love it. You know, like, okay, man. You're not following me. No. You're not with me.
No, I love it.
People are like there. You got thorns. Yeah, thorns, shining foot, and she on her knees all the time.
We're talking about making.
I'm talking about Megan Fox.
Oh, I don't care about that.
You thought we were talking about Meg
I was
Thee
like,
Stallion
what is
this
he
whole
talking
time?
about?
I didn't hear any of those names.
Megan.
You
Or Megan.
Oh my
I kept saying
god.
hot cheese in the corner, so obviously I was listening.
weren't listening.
I was sitting here like, are you kidding me?
Fox? And then you ain't gonna say nothing earlier?
No, because like, why? I don't know.
Because I didn't get it either. I was like, oh, Megan.
I know
Yes,
someone who
it's
has
a-
her face tatted on them.
Megan Stallion?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox?
Megan Fox.
Has her face
Her
tattooed.
band,
has
Preston.
Megan Fox.
Preston.
Has
This
Megan Fox's
guy,
name?
it was the cook
base?
at like at our college like dining hall.
Oh,
And
wow.
he has Megan Fox like right on his
Are you
forearm.
kidding me?
From Ninja
Like this
Why?
big. I don't know.
What was the picture from? Like when she was in Ninja Turtles or something?
It was like an old. It was an old Megan Fox picture. I don't know. He just said he
Video
loved her.
Transformers. Like the
I'm
hottest
like, you
one.
must
Yeah.
love her, because
Hottest version of her.
her face tatted. Like you couldn't get her name.
We talked about Snoop and Dre and Mary J. and Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl. That's gonna be fire. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a party.
That is gonna be a party.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be a
yeah,
party.
yeah. I wonder how long each person's set is gonna be. That's kind of
Yeah.
that sounds kind of crazy.
They'll probably
Yeah.
somehow mix
Yeah,
it
right.
together.
Yeah.
They're about what, 15 minutes?
Maybe they just don't want to do a couple songs.
Of halftime? 30 totally, or is that like what? Like
They should have Busta Rhymes and then they did
the whole
Oh,
thing?
yo,
is 30?
Busta-
Touch It, Bring,
Oh
everybody came
my
out.
God. If he was
Fire.
at Super Bowl, bro,
He bought everybody for
Touch
Touch
It.
It, but the remix with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm coming through the TV. I don't
It's
care.
chicken and baby.
I'm just gonna sing the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
So what? Snoop's is gonna be like the. I think Snoop's gonna start it off.
No.
They're gonna end it. They're gonna end it off
Talk
with
about shit
either Mary or
angels.
Kendrick.
Hey, babe. When my mom,
They better end with Mary. They,
They gotta end with Mary.
Yeah.
What's the joint? Not just fine. Not just fine. The other one. And it's Destiny. Let's get it. Ooh, it's gonna be just a matter of time before you start lose your mind. Get off the piece and better rock your ice, cause there's no more drama in our life. DJ pumping, body jumping, something to get your body running. There's situations at the door. Don't get your ass on the dance floor.
Let's get it crunk up on the business.
Yeehaw.
Sorry, we
the
got
dancer,
you
yo?
hoping now you're hoping, so you got to dance
for
for me.
Got to dance for me.
So you got to dance for me.
Got to dance.
No need no haterade.
But yeah,
And then
dancery.
Kendrick, dancery. I don't know what dancery is.
Dancery. In this dancery.
Dancery, I think, is just a
bakery
a
of
word
dancers.
she made up that means this dance floor.
I don't want no negativity in
A
this
bakery of
dancery.
dancers, right?
Bakery of dancers.
Right, that's fine.
Dancery of
Oh man, Archive 81. Y'all watch that?
Yo,
I heard
I
about
seen the
it.
preview. I gotta see that. I say that on my things. I
heard
need
about
to.
it. I want to
Yo.
see it.
I need to
on my
binge that
list.
bad boy.
I ended up doing the whole thing in one day.
I knew it. I knew it was worth it. I knew it was worth it. That's why I was like, I need a
It's
good
the
day.
whole thing in one day.
I heard about it. I want to watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
just
say
saying the
anything
preview
about
so
it.
you don't give it
I'm not
away.
gonna say anything about it. Yeah.
But this
But
dude,
it's good.
job.
It's really good.
Yo, it's like kind of my own thing. But anyway, so
Oh yeah,
that's kind of
Yeah,
crazy,
that
right?
sounds kind of crazy.
let's not
So
talk-
basically, yeah, not to give it away, but it's basically a dude who finds these tapes from the '90s, and it ends up being something kind of like a missing person thing that he has to restore the tapes. He gets hired from somebody to restore the tapes, and he's like, "Yo, this is a disclosed location. You're only gonna restore these tapes here. Do your thing," and then things just start happening. Where
That
he like
sounds
finds
fun.
out certain things from the person who's filming these
Oh,
tapes.
I love stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's
That's
wild.
crazy.
It gets crazy.
I want to watch it too.
No, it's fire. Yeah, if y'all get a chance, I was
Netflix?
yeah
Netflix. What's it called again?
Archive 81 on Netflix.
I gotta watch that.
And now for the nerd alert. My glasses aren't here. Microsoft acquires Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and King. Now, for y'all that don't really care, basically, Microsoft was like, "Yo, f you to everybody else who has games. We just gonna buy all these other games so that we can now be like the Disney of games.
But the game
They're
consoles?
aiming to be the Disney of games. Like, you know, how Disney got like Sony, not Sony. They got Fox and like Marvel and CBS, all that stuff. They're trying to be that now. So that's gonna be crazy.
So like all the game consoles, like Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, so think of like the ones they have the opportunity to be like, yo, we only want this game to be exclusive to us, and we don't want this on PS5. You feel me? So like everybody's like, oh, PS5 got more exclusive, and PS5 is like the most, da-da-da. But now Microsoft could be like, nah, we ain't putting that on there. And some people buy games just for the console. So it'll be interesting what happens. Pokemon Arceus drops this Thursday for the nerds. This is the first Pokemon that's going to be full open world.
Charlie.
Open world Pokemon. My Pokemon fans out there, fire. Kingdom Hearts will be on the Switch, but it looks like it's gonna be play horrible. It's gonna be bad though because it's cloud based. So you have to have an internet connection to play it because the console can't handle the graphics.
Wait, it's for
Switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's coming out for the
Nintendo?
Switch. So you'd be able to play it portably, but it looks horrible.
Is
because
it
you're streaming
new
it.
Kingdom Hearts or is it old?
It's basically the whole collection, and they want $90 for the whole thing. When you can just go to Best Buy and get it for $30
and
for the
buy
PS4
it, yeah.
and have it and play it whenever. Yeah,
I don't
stupid.
care about Switch.
I'm gonna give me a
Nerd tip of the week. This is how you guys know how to listen to music on your phone while you record.
what?
Listen to music on your phone
I've been trying to figure
while
that
you
out.
record. Nerd tip of the week.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so what you do is,
Well, you can play music and record at the same time.
yeah. So let's say we're playing a song, right?
Wait, don't give me copyright.
Yeah, so let's say you're playing a song. So you got Love Like This right here. You play the song, go to your camera while the song's playing, make sure you're in photo mode. While the song's playing, hold down and slide to the right.
That's what Gabe did that day. We was all
And
like,
then you can
oh,
record
I didn't know that.
Okay.
The music and have that there. So if you're doing choreo and you want
I just
to,
discovered that like last month.
yeah.
did
So if
not
you're
know
doing
that.
choreo and you want to like have the song play and you don't have to go syncing stuff up and everything like that, it does catch the audio in the background, so you get background audio, but it'll pick up mostly the audio from the
Can you
phone.
do that with your headphones in?
That I don't know yet because I think it's only doing microphone.
Do it.
No. I'm gonna say no because it's
Yeah.
picking up the audio around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna pick
Oh
up
snap!
that.
So now I
You can't say
gotta
no.
be
But you
like,
can't say no though. You gotta
can I
check
use
it.
somebody's phone?
I'm gonna say no. if you try it and it works, then dope.
Oh.
So if you were to do that, would it just still be playing in your earbuds?
You'll hear it in your
But you wouldn't
earbuds
hear it on the video.
on the video. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mad
okay. Yeah.
quiet.
Got you. That makes
Just
sense.
footsteps.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, that's the nerd alert of the day, of the week. Yeah. Any closing notes, guys?
Just just like just a little moment. Not to bring it down, but Regina King,
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, her only son
Only
passed
child.
away. Only child
Yeah.
passed away like this week. So
From
love to her.
from suicide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just put this out here now. But if you are if you're in need of assistance of suicide help, dial the suicide hotline, which is 800-273-8255. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. If you feel that. Just wanted to make that disclaimer as we talk about this information. But yeah, that's
Also, the suicide number is 988.
huh?
988.
988. Oh, that's the easy one. So 988 is also the suicide prevention lifeline. 988. But yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it comes down to like you never know what people are going through. You know, because he was about to be a recording artist. Like I think his album was dropping in like a week or so.
Yeah, he had like a
And-
show coming up.
Yeah,
this
he had a
week,
show
too.
and everything coming up. Like he was about to release his music and like get his artistry out there, and then the week before, just
Wow.
so you would never really know, man.
Right.
And my closing notes is let's keep dance a safe place mental health wise, you know what I'm saying?
Fun
and
place.
a fun place and an artistic place where you get paid and you for the stuff that you need to get paid for, and you learn and you grow and you continue to learn even after you've hit a certain point of mastery, I guess, because you're never really fully not learning.
Yeah.
So, put that cable was loose. Yeah, that's my closing notes. Anything? Cha?
Be you.
Ooh.
That's it.
Be who you are.
Takis?
Ta ta ta.
Da, da, da.
Be who you are for your pride.
When you're teaching, it ain't about you.
Yes.
It's not about you at all.
I can't roll my R's, by the way. It hurts.
Like a buzzer.
All right, and to close this out, we have to do a song in the style of country. Let's sing.
It's just bad at lyrics, but I'm good at country.
Beyonce song? Beyonce song, but country.
Song.
Ooh, no. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love.
Okay.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives your all. You're the one I can always call. Yeehaw, me, you make everything stop. Finally, you put my love on top.
Top.
Come on, baby. I put my love on top. Top. I see you over there, Beth Ann. You put my love on top.
Top.
Woo. Come on, baby.
We're gonna do the whole thing.
I would.
Honey.
I can see hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Here's something that you might like to hear. Got a sexy body and it looks soft. And something gonna be the soft.
We gotta learn lyrics.
Where do you see my arm?
5 in the morning, and I'm up having phone sex with you.
I'm so horny.
Yeah.
I'm so horny.
And now I'm on the hotline.
Hotline. Yeehaw.
Yeah. He doggy. I said, let's talk about sex, baby.
Hey.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about, what's that thing? And talk about making love.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Thong song? Oh, goodness. Ooh, that dress looks scandalous. No other could handle it. See you shaking that thing like who-ish with them eyes and them bites so devilish. She like the hands to the hip-hop bop, a cool in the groove and a neck to dance. I just her been. She liked the pop cause she was living the beat all loca. She had thumbs like a truck. Eyes like wood.
Like what?
Wood. Baby, move your butt.
Move that thing.
Butt. I think I sing it again. She had thumps in the trunk.
Back it up.
Eyes like wood.
Look at them.
All night long. Let me see that thong.
See that thong, come on.
That thong.
Let me see that thong, come on.
Oh, that thong.
See that thong, come on.
Oh, that.
Alone in the world was a little cat dog.
Oh, just that thong.
Alone in the world was just that dog.
Cat dog.
Cat dog. Oh, give it a dog.
That's all we've been doing the whole time.
Singing cat dog.
Cat dog.
Alone in the world was
All right, y'all, and that's been another episode of Chemistry. Thanks, Quay. Thanks, Ty. Thanks, our special guest, Charlize.
Cold?
Yep, freezing. Gerald.
I got my
Gerald
peak coat on. I
just
told
turned
y'all.
off the heat because you know he.
It's literally on right now.
We gotta do a
Gerald
picture.
just turned off the heat
shade.
to turn. He's trying to kill us out here.
We gotta do a picture for the thumbnail. Picture for the thumbnail. And go. Okay.
Okay, that's the Chemistry. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming out. It's been crazy. Thank you for people in the chat, and thank you for the supporters. You know what I'm saying? We just out here talking. You know what I'm saying? Rapping it. You know what I mean?
Hey yo, fix my mic. This ain't gonna happen again.
Look at Diva.
Are we on?
Look at Diva.
I guess you downgraded now.
Look at Diva.
I feel like Gerald did this on purpose. I feel like he's slowly.
And that's been Chemistry.
Bye.
Bye.
How